Hare Krishna, dear friends, to another episode of the Daily Bhagavatam Mirror, number 17, I have seen. So, today we again have a very interesting verse, and we start with a short Jaya Radha Madhava. Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Girivardhari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Girivardhari, Jaya Yashoda Nandana, Jaya Braja Jana Ranjana, Jaya Yashoda Nandana, Jaya Braja Jana Ranjana, Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, today we are again reading from the 11th canto, chapter 8, the story of Pingala, and we are in the, shloka number 14. So, and the Sanskrit goes like, Nadi gachet striyam pragya harich kahichin mrityum atmanaha baladhikai sahanyeta gajai anyai gajoyata. Translation. A man possessing intelligent discrimination should not under any circumstances try to exploit the beautiful form of women for his sense gratification. Just as an elephant trying to enjoy a she-elephant is killed by other bull elephants also enjoying her company, one trying to enjoy a lady's company can at any moment be killed by her other lovers who are stronger than he. Purport. Just as one is enchanted by the beautiful form of a woman, many other men will also be enchanted, and there is danger that they will be stronger than oneself, and may even jealously kill one. Crimes of passion are extremely common. This is another disadvantage of material life. So this is a rather short purport. And again, I want to read the verse from yesterday, or the day before yesterday, because they are connected. They deal with the elephant. The elephant here in this episode of the chapter serves as a guru, or to say it more precisely, an anti-guru, a guru who shows something that we should not do. And the elephant, in the verse before, I will read it again because it's so interesting. A saintly person should never touch a young girl. In fact, he should not even let his foot touch a wooden doll in the shape of a woman. By bodily contact with a woman, he will surely be captured by illusion, just as the elephant is captured by the she-elephant due to his desire to touch her body. So in the previous video, you can see them all now on our YouTube channel, Krishna West in Germany. We have explained a little bit about this verse, and I thought a bit during the day, about this verse, and as we know, there can always be two extremes in life. One extreme is that we are careless, totally careless, and the other extreme can be that we too much care about something. So I have thought about my spiritual career, so to say. It's now almost 30 years old, and I can remember that when I was on book distribution every day, in the beginning of my Krishna conscious years, let's say 25 years ago or even longer, so I was with two brahmacharis. A brahmachari is one who lives quite like a monk. He has no intimate dealings with women, and the actual word brahmacharya translated in English means kind of celibacy, a celibate student who is living a life in celibacy, and he is studying the Vedic scripture and is practicing spiritual life. But he is not a monk in a final sense. There is still the door open. He can marry and live a life of a householder, or a grihasta, we say in Sanskrit, with family and so on. The final monk is the so-called sannyasi in the Vedic culture. A sannyasi, he cannot anymore marry or cannot have any intimate dealings with the opposite sex. If a brahmachari at one point decides to live as a family man, then there is no scandal. But if a sannyasi at one point of his life decides, I again want to deal intimately with women and I want to have a family life, then this is a kind of scandal. So I was with two brahmacharis. We were distributing books, and so sometimes we were also distributing to women our books. We approached them. Hello, are you from this town? We have here this beautiful spiritual books. Maybe you are interested. And then we gave one of these books, or even two, to a lady. And as in the Western world, it is common that even when you make a deal with a lady, with a woman, you shake her hand. That is quite common. It is quite strange if you refuse to shake hands with a woman after there is a deal or a pleasant talk even. That's not in any way unacceptable. Rather, it is the custom. So the one brahmachari told the other one if they want to shake your hand, you have to refuse it, because when you touch the hand of a woman, then you might become influenced, and you might be shaken in your brahmacharya vow, in your vow of celibacy. You might become attached. So I observed this, and the one brahmachari was very strict in not shaking hands with women. And the other one, for him it was normal. I gave her the book about Krishna consciousness. We had a nice, short, but also very focused and pragmatic talk about the content. So why should I not shake my hand? Shake my hand with her hand. So the other brahmachari was always, oh no, again he has shaken hands with a woman. He was always like frantic. So you guess who was the first one who at one point married? It was the brahmachari who was always thinking about not shaking hands with women. So he was quite in an extreme state of mind. The whole day he was thinking about not dealing with women. And this thinking was just the opposite side of the medal. We know there are two sides of a medal. On one extreme, always deal with women intimately, and the other side is never think of women, avoid them by any means. So both meditation can lead to the same goal. When we from morning to evening think about not dealing with women, this is quite the same. We are always thinking of women, but just in a negative way. So, and that reminded me about a story I heard that told me one quite experienced brahmachari monk. He was in the golden middle. He was not at either the one extreme nor the other extreme. He told me a story, very interesting story. There were two monks at a river, and they wanted to cross the river to the other side. And just when they were about to, the river was quite shallow. One could walk through the waters. But maybe the water is like here. But one could still walk. So then, just when they wanted to go, a lady, a young, beautiful young girl came, and she approached those two monks very humbly and asked them, "Dear sirs, I know you are monks, but I have to cross the river because my father, he is sick, and I have to bring him some medicine that I bought at the market, and somehow the water is too high now, and I cannot swim. Is it possible for one of you guys to carry me so that I can cross the river?" So the one monk, he was younger actually, he said, "Yes, I will carry you on my shoulder." And the other one was very silent. He even looked a little bit shocked. So then he took her on his shoulder, and both monks and that lady, they crossed the river. So at the other side, they departed from that girl, and they went their way. They went their walk. And so the elderly monk, he was totally silent. He was very, very silent. And the other one was quite normal, thinking about his spiritual life, and he thought about Krishna, but the other one was extremely silent while walking. And this went on for hours and hours. And at one point, this elderly monk, who had a very serious expression, he bursted out. "You carried a young girl on your shoulder. How dare you? You have broken your celibacy vows. Oh my God." So then the younger monk, he was quite thoughtful, and he looked at his partner, and he said to him, "The problem is, I carried that girl for 5 minutes. You are carrying the same girl in your mind for 6 hours now." So this is a very important also instruction. So when we read these verses here, quite intense verses of the Srimad Bhagavatam, we should of course not go to the other extreme and become fanatic. Otherwise, it will also lead to attachment. So I thought that I should tell the story today, just to balance, to bring some healthy balance into this issue. So today, just shortly, I want to deal with the present verse today. I read it again. "A man possessing intelligent discrimination should not, under any circumstances, try to exploit the beautiful form of a woman for his sense gratification. Just as an elephant trying to enjoy a she-elephant is killed by other bull elephants also enjoying her company, one trying to enjoy a lady's company can at any moment be killed by her other lovers who are stronger than he." So, this is also a very important instruction, that an intelligent person who is serious in his spiritual advancement, he should not go too much into this male-female business, just as much as needed. Otherwise, our mind, our consciousness is always occupied by this thought of getting the company of a certain woman. So therefore, that is one reason why in the Vedic culture, and even in the European German culture, I can speak of Germany, where there was also a kind of Vedic culture or aspects of Vedic culture. It was the custom that parents played a big role in marrying their children, because they knew that if we leave children alone with this business of getting a spouse, a partner, a life partner, then there's the tendency, or the danger is that these young people, they start to fight. They start to fight for women, in the case of from the male perspective, and actually also from the female side. The young ladies, they also, of course, they fight in their way for the best partners. They have their weapons, and men have their masculine weapons. So this always brings a lot of disturbance in society when all the young people are fighting for getting the best partners. There's always rivalry. So to reduce this atmosphere as much as possible, parents in advance, they look around in their circles of other friends and relatives. They look around, who might be the best partner for my boy, or who might be the best partner or spouse for my daughter. So in this way, because they know their children best, parents know their children very good. Maybe no one knows one's children better than the parents. They could see what fits, what was fitting, or what is fitting and what is not fitting so well. So therefore, most of the time these marriages work very well in the past. So today many people think this is outdated. We are free, we should be free to look for our own partner, for our own spouse. However, as we learn here from the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam, this will always bring anxiety. Maybe there will be rivals who even might kill me. This might be extreme, but sometimes it happens. Many of the crimes are committed due to rivalry, if that is correct, between men who want to have the same woman, or even between women who want to have the same man. This also happens. So I think this is something we should consider if we want to be serious and absorb ourselves in spiritual practice. We should reduce this, passion for conquering or for winning a woman or a man. This passion should be reduced as far as possible, so that our mind is peaceful and serene and can fully focus on Krishna consciousness. So this is the message for today. Tomorrow we will not read verse 15 because we have already read it. I somehow jumped over 2 verses, but you can see it in the playlist in the YouTube channel. There the order is correct. So tomorrow we are reading text 16. I give you again a short teaser what awaits you for tomorrow. The verse is: just as a hunter takes away the honey laboriously produced by the honeybees, similarly, saintly mendicants such as brahmacharis and sannyasis are entitled to enjoy the property painstakingly accumulated by householders dedicated to family enjoyment. So this is the verse for tomorrow. Please stay tuned. You can also subscribe our YouTube channel. Don't forget to ring the bell. Wait a second. And then you will be notified automatically. Hare Krishna.